Well, hello there, YouTubers. Welcome to the channel. Glad you're here. I have to share a little story, and it's kind of a serious, what I consider to be a little serious. I got into uh, helping my sister. She bought a house here in where I live in Klamath Falls, and the family, the house had been vacant for like 5 years. But the family primarily left most of the stuff here of their parents. They came in and took some mementos and whatnot. And, in the deal, we would clean everything up and we keep whatever we find, of course. Well, it's amazing going through this. I've gone through a lot of stuff and a lot of personal stuff and a lot of pictures. Just a lot of stuff, just like what I would have at home. And like here, let me show you. Here's a whole chest of family photos. And, I guess I'm saving it for last to go through it. But they left furniture, all the pots and pans, just everything. They only came out and took, I guess, the most important to them. When I look around here with all the cleaning up and stuff, I'm going, this is kind of what my house looks like. Well, not quite as big and cluttered, but, I have just stuff too. And it's just like, this is how important it is. When I'm gone, when I leave this earth, it's all going to end up in the trash anyway. So now I'm rethinking about what I really need to keep, what I want to keep. Because if it's going to end up in the trash anyway, what's the point of keeping it? They've got china here. They left china here, all kinds of glassware, and just, back in the hutch, it's all full of stuff. And it's just, it kind of wakes me up to think, if I've got something that I want my kids to have, I'm going to give it to them now. Then I know whether or not they want to keep it. But there's no point in me hanging on to all this stuff, because it's only important to me. And and it's just stuff. I mean, I'm just at a loss. It's just really sad, all the pictures, there were christening clothes for babies and just a lot, because they were a Catholic family that lived here. And you know what? I haven't even touched the basement yet. The basement is full. The house on the main floor, I think, is 1,700 square feet or something like that. And the basement, it's a full basement and a full footprint basement. But the basement is full of stuff too. Just stuff. So it's really making me think about things. My friend, next door neighbor, she passed a couple weeks ago, and I offered to help clean up her place. And it's the same thing. The family came for a couple hours, and they went through what they could. They picked out what they wanted, and they left the rest. I offered to help them, and, so they didn't have the burden, and that if I saw stuff that I thought she might want, that I would bring it down to her, the oldest daughter. And she appreciates that. But, it's amazing. They only went in for a minute. They looked for a couple mail items, and I think they found a couple of pictures that were easily accessible. Now, that one was a little bit different in that there was a lot of trash in the place too. So I've had to clean it up, unbury stuff. But my point is still the same. You have all this stuff. Why? So it can all get thrown away? when you're gone, family is what's important. That's the only stuff that's important. Instead of keeping all this garbage, keep room in your house and get rid of this excess stuff, because when you're gone, it's going in the trash. You know, I say keep stuff that really makes us happy while we're alive. And make sure that it's out in the open so we can see it and enjoy it. Not packed away in some box. And you know, I've got stuff packed away right now, and the reasons are because I'm not in a permanent, what I consider to be a permanent situation. But I still go through boxes that I have packed in the house, in the trailer, you know, and get rid of stuff. Somebody else could use it. If I'm going to keep it packed, I'm not enjoying it. It's kind of being a hoarder in a way. But anyway, I just, it's really, I don't know, it's a real eye-opener for me. Just watching these two separate families, and how everything was left behind. And they just didn't have any interest in it. And I know my son, he'll do the same thing. So I just need to personally, I just personally need to clean out my stuff, put up everything that makes me happy and that I enjoy, and get rid of all the other crap. Because it's meaningless and it's going to end up in the garbage anyway. You know? Oh, I'll keep that. Oh, that's so cute. I'll keep it. But here, let me pack it away in a box for 5 years. I don't know. I could ramble on this all day. I won't bore you with that. I just really had to share that with you. And I guess my only comment at this point is, you know, really consider the stuff that you have and how important it is to everybody else, because when you're gone, it may not be that important. And if you think it's important for somebody, give it to them while you're alive, and then they can appreciate the giving of the gift. You know, that's another thing. Wow, aha, what a wake-up call. Yeah. Give it to them while you're alive, because then you can see the expression of their appreciation of that gift. Yeah, right on. Anyway, I hope I didn't ramble on too much. And yeah, if you like the video, you know, like it and subscribe if you're not already. But yeah, it's, you know, stuff isn't all what it's cracked up to be, especially when we're gone. Y'all have a great day. Talk to you soon. Bye.